is the greatest freedom in the world. Sony noise cancelling headphones.
The quietest headphones in the world. Do we use headphones to stay quiet? No, right? But the Sony WH-1000XM6 is currently the best noise cancelling headphone in the world. We have a lot to talk about regarding these. Primarily, the Sony WH-1000 is not a new headset to me. This one was bought 5 years ago. As you can see, this headset has been used heavily. My team still really likes it. And we're still using it perfectly with no issues at all. The noise cancellation, battery and everything are still excellent. So, it's a 5-year investment. Think about it. If we consider it roughly $333 for 5 years, when you divide that $333 by the number of months, you can see how small the amount is. If you divide it by days, how little we've invested per day. Instead of buying a $33 to $50 headset that breaks in a few months and gives you low sound quality, getting something like this allows us to do so much more work. After that, we got their Mark V. However, a few weeks ago, Sony released their newest Mark VI. Today, we're going to talk about what new features it has.
Silence is the greatest freedom in the world. Sony noise cancelling headphones. There's nobody that the nigga sell, but she don't mean he got a nigga tell. I know somebody that's a making sitting.
So, as I was getting ready for the unboxing, I brought a few other gadgets, especially headphones. For those who can't afford these, we've also brought some more affordable alternatives, which we'll discuss later. Today, let's focus on our main gadget, the Mark VI. It comes in a beautiful box like this. You can also see that the image is in a white-like color. However, if you prefer, you can purchase it in 3 colors: black, white, and blue. The box specifically mentions that it's designed not only for Android, but also specifically for iPhones. It also features Spotify Tap, Hey Google, 360 reality audio, high-res audio, 30 hours of battery life, which is more than a day, noise cancellation capability, and more. When you open it, you first find a beautiful, premium Sony carrying case that you can confidently take anywhere. It also comes with some paperwork. If you wish, you can read about its app and how to use it. After opening it like this, we can finally see the noise-canceling headphones themselves. You might remember that when we compared it to last year's case, there are many differences in the case. Last time, the case had a zipper, but this time, it's a magnet. You can see it's a magnet, so we can open and close it easily without a zipper. Some people like it, some don't. The headphones also have many features. You can clearly see that the way it folds is different from the previous one. However, before talking about that, we get a 3.5mm headphone cable with connectors on both ends. You can easily connect it to your phone, computer, MacBook, or any device with a 3.5mm jack. This means it works whether your headphones are charged or not. They also haven't forgotten to include the USB Type-C cable needed to charge it. Now it's time to talk about the headphones themselves. Now, you can see the first thing when you look at the headphones. Here's last year's headphone, the Mark V, and the Mark VI. Primarily, at first glance, there doesn't seem to be a difference. But the material is very similar. And when we look at the ear cups, you can see they are designed with a very soft, vegan leather feel. One of the main reasons I like this is that when you put on the earphones, they completely cover your ears. Sometimes, when a part of your ear is pressed, it's difficult to wear them for a long time. But because the ear cups are made a bit larger, we don't have that problem. Also, there are no metallic parts in any of the areas you touch, so we get a nice, cozy feel from it. The AirPods Max is much heavier, and it has a bit more metal. Compared to that, this is much lighter, and I really like that there are no metallic parts in what you touch. This part can be adjusted like this. We can feel that there's metal inside, but it doesn't feel that way to the touch. And look at the flexibility, right? They've made it to fit any head size this time. Also, this time you can swivel it like this. You can also swivel this part like this. Not only that, but you can also completely fold it from here. This is a huge advantage for me, especially when traveling. When you travel to another country, you need to be very mindful of the items you carry in your bag to carry less space and less weight. So last time, when I carried the Mark V, the disadvantage I had was that when I put it in my small carry-on bag, there wasn't enough space for other things. But this time, since it can be folded, as you can see, you can carry it with just one hand. Another thing is that unlike the previous one, when you wear it around your neck like this, the Mark V just stays like that. But this time, we can adjust it back to its usual position. These are small things, but they are very valuable to us. So next, the branding and everything else are good. Specifically, you can see there are 8 visible microphones around the ear-ups. 2 here, 2 there, 2 here, and 2 there. Additionally, there are 4 more microphones inside the ear. With a total of 12 microphones, it gathers a complete understanding of our environment to cancel noise. It has also trained its noise cancellation capability through AI using about 500 million data points. So, this headset can identify what is a voice and what is noise, and differentiate between necessary and unnecessary sounds, all more advanced through its AI capabilities. So, you can see there's a button to turn noise cancellation on and off. The power button is a bit larger. There's a headphone port. There's a USB Type-C port. There are 2 LED indicators. The left and right are marked. That's what we can physically see on it. You can install the Sony Sound Connect app for this. Compared to the previous app, you can see that they have updated a lot of things in the app. Especially, all you need to do is keep your iPhone or Android phone close and power on your headset. Everything else happens automatically. You just have to answer the questions it asks. After installing the app, it clearly explains how to properly adjust the left and right sides. It teaches you all of this beautifully as a tutorial. Not only that, but you can swipe and tap on the ear cup. You can double tap. You can swipe forward and backward for the next and previous songs. And when you swipe up and down, you can adjust the volume. Not just taps, but tap and hold also offers more features that we can customize. This shows how the button at the bottom is programmed: single press, double press, triple press. They've also implemented it this way. Additionally, it's designed to give you a 360 cinema experience. Now, you can see the headset's battery capacity, the option to turn noise cancellation on, ambient sound on, and the ability to completely turn off the feature. Next, regarding noise cancellation, you saw it at the beginning of the video. As soon as we put on the headset, because both ears are covered, it immediately goes into noise cancellation mode. But that's not the true noise cancellation. Now, you can see there's something called ambient sound. Since it defaults to noise cancellation, we can't hear outside things, so as soon as you switch to ambient sound, you start hearing everything outside through the microphones on the earphones. Right now, people are talking outside. The sound of the AC is very clear. The sound of vehicles far away is audible. The sound of the keyboard typing is audible. I can't hear any of these with the noise cancellation feature. It's awesome. That's why I say noise cancellation is great when we're on a flight, a train, a bus, or traveling. We can use it very effectively. Also, students who don't like external distractions and noise can use devices like this to study with good focus. I often use a noise-canceling headphone like this when I'm coding and need to focus on something. So, it's not just for listening to music. You can understand how much work you can do with it. Now, let's see what listening mode means. Standard is how we usually listen to a song. When both noise cancellation and standard mode are on, you can't hear anything from outside. It feels exactly like being at a musical show with a high-performance sound system. As soon as you turn on background music, it sounds like we're in a cafe, or some shop, or a hotel, hearing music faintly in the distance. In the settings, we can even select whether we want the feel of being in a cafe, a living room, or your own room. My favorite feature is Speak to Chat. When you turn this on, you'll see that your phone isn't in your pocket or anywhere nearby. Automatically, as long as we're silent, the noise cancellation works perfectly. But it's listening to see if I or someone next to me says anything. As soon as someone starts talking, it automatically switches like this. Experience unparalleled silence with the Sony WH-1000XM6 headphones, powered by the QN3 HD noise cancelling processor and 12 microphones. Enjoy crisp 30mm audio drivers, crystal clear calls, and up to 30 hours of battery life, 40 hours without ANC, with a quick 3-minute charge providing 3 hours of playback. Features include Bluetooth 5.3 multipoint, a 10-band equalizer via the Sony Sound Connect app, and comfortable 254-gram design with Speak to Chat. Also, I'd love to know your thoughts and experiences about noise-canceling headphones, especially Sony noise-canceling headphones, in the comments section below. And while you're at it, you can watch another video from CyberHQ. If you haven't subscribed to the CyberHQ channel yet, you can go to YouTube, subscribe, and click the notification bell icon. If you search CyberHQ on the YouTube app or web, you can find more videos like this. Don't forget to share this video with a friend or anyone who likes to learn new things.